Hey guys,
Hello.
I'm Rod the Fox and welcome back to From the Depths. And I literally, and I mean literally, just finished doing the previous build that I showed you guys, and I actually show you guys it now. It's a little bit more expensive than this one here, which is kind of to be expected, or say, it kind of is and it kind of ain't. That's the one that looks like a that's a small one that looks like a
Big
axolotl.
one.
I couldn't think of the name for some
Oh.
reason. But you guys see,
It's a
like,
hard name to remember, to be honest.
and I'm using same. I did the same thing that Apex did for his flyer. What the hell is the interior in here?
Axolotls are cool, though.
I used the AI PIDs in here, so there's literally no, there's no AI cards or anything in here. The only thing that is in here is the 8-point selection and target prioritization. And I actually forgot something in here. Where is it? Here it is. Here we go. Now, I do believe we can control our missile. Where are they? Yep, good. And I want to show you guys this because I literally did like a bit of a test flight, and I want to show you guys just how fast this goes and generally just what this looks like when it is like moving. Okay, set around 200. Guys, watch. Look at this. This honestly looks cool to me, and speed we're getting is pretty quick. Hang on. I'll do one more test flight and just see just how fast this thing can go. Looks like it tops out at 36. Which ain't bad, especially for an aircraft in this game. Yeah, 36. And it kind of fluctuates a little bit between like 180 and 200 meters because the, as you guys see, like the engine energy in here is kind of bad. But like it is producing enough energy for the batteries and stuff to recharge. So even if the main engine power does run out, it does have enough left over, oh sweet Jesus, in the batteries to pick up for that. So damn, this thing literally turns on a dime. And guys, watch. I'm just going to keep my camera still for a second. Yeah, I literally say that my mouse moves. You guys see just how minimally it's like moving? You guys could probably see it on the horizon. But yeah, this thing barely moves. You guys see the jets going off here to correct it. But yeah, this thing barely like wobbles. I don't see much of like, wait a minute. How in the hell this thing is flying so well without roll thrusters? I will never know. I got it finished now. I did a few adjustments, and basically all I did was, well, I added the roll thrusters, and I noticed that all the thrusters were set to 4 times, so now they're all set to 1, except for the forward ones were just set for 2, so it goes a little bit faster.
You should set it to W for Wumbo.
Let's see, how fast does it go now? It doesn't go 30, like 36, Blues goes now 25, so I mean, it's not too bad. And like originally I had it set down to 1, but it was like 18, so I figured that would be too slow. Okay, so 26, between 25 and 26. And
You're too slow.
And as you guys see, like the energy does go down, but then like it's basically as soon as it stops, it recharges the batteries relatively quickly, and yep, up it goes. Well, say slowly, but when we have this pull out of play, it'll recharge the batteries a lot faster. But yeah, and another thing I did was I changed the amount of the steam engines, because originally steam engines were at 0.5, but now they're both set at 0.25, and now they're, instead of burning, I assume with steam boilers like this, like each one does a certain amount, so like the amounts get added up. So instead of burning 1 material per second, it's burning 0.44, which is nothing. I'll see now if you guys see just how slow the resources are going down. That's nothing. That's literally nothing. I mean, this thing is good for what, like, 12,000 seconds at a current rate? Oh, not 12,000 seconds. Jesus. Yeah, probably about 1,200 seconds, which is what, 20 minutes? So yeah, roughly around 20 minutes, that's pretty freaking good. I consider that I have like an aircraft here that can last 20 minutes during like a single flight. And I honestly like the finished design here. And like I might paint, I'll most likely paint these at a later date. Like once I get all the aircraft done. But I haven't quite come up with like a good paint scheme for it yet. Yeah, as you guys see, like it's barely even wobbling now because the engine's like I set down to a quarter, and yeah, since they're set for like a full one anyway, like there's no point in like having it set on 4. I don't have a ammo processor in here. Where the hell are they? There we go. I got a couple of I only got 2 ammo makers in there, so like as you guys see, like the resources do go down a bit quicker, but it's nothing like too egregious. Because I mean, I do want the ammo coming in like a little bit quickly, just so like it's able to like keep up a good fire rate. And so like it doesn't take too long before the ammo has to be restocked. And I believe there's a missile already in here. Yeah, there's one. What's this one? There's the one in here. Nope. Oh, speaking of the devil, one there now. So yeah, this one is pretty much finished aside from the paint. Where the hell is the friggin' raft? Okay, I'll be
I gotta get caught up on those.
back in a second, guys, as I get ready to build another aircraft. Which, well, this one is the first one of the medium missiles. Time to move on to the second. Alright, guys,
To be fair,
I want to show you something here because I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. The body design is going to be the same, and I figured the way I'm going to do this is like for every 4 ships, I'm going to have a different material. So like the first one of like the small ships that I still need to recreate, god damn it, was just purely wood. Then the next 3 after that was wood and lightweight alloy, and then the first one of the middle crafts was lightweight alloy. Now, full on metal. And this will continue on to the for the next 2 aircrafts. And the first one, the large, and then they're going to have, I'm probably going to have like, a layer of wood on the inside. Then I'm probably going to have a layer of heavy armor. And then I'm probably going to have a layer of metal on the outside. And you guys are probably wondering, why would I put heavy armor in between? Well, I want that little bit of like protection from the metal armor instead of just like have it be redundant. And plus, like having metal armor on the outside, well, it will take a bit of the brunt force of the impact instead of like the heavy metal taking it all. And plus, the heavy metal, like, it really has, or heavy metal, god damn it, heavy armor, has like a kind of like a, god damn it, a kind of like a futuristic type of style to it with like the, with like the honeycomb style armor, which looks cool, but that's not the type of like style of like ship I'm going for. As you guys see, like,
honeycomb big, yeah, it's not small. No.
Okay, I'm gonna be brutally honest here. I have no clue what the hell you just said, other than
I'm doing the honeycomb thing.
Oh.
Honeycomb big, yeah. It's not small. No. It used to be the commercials like years and years and years ago.
God. Yeah, so I was just gonna say, there's a pretty
big... You said honeycomb, it made me think of it.
Yeah, because I was just gonna say, there's a pretty big friggin' innuendo in that.
Probably. Holy shit.
What?
Okay. So we were talking about Transformers, right? And I went to Cybertron.
Yeah?
There is a convention with Hasbro. They revealed a bunch of new Kingdom stuff. I'm looking at art right now of what looks to be the Ark in its robot mode.
What?
It transforms. It apparently transforms. I'm scrolling to see pictures of the actual toy, but this art, there is a fucking Ark as a robot. Like, and it's definitely the Ark because the fucking back thrusters are its legs. I will send you this piece of art. Give me a second.
I was just gonna say, send me that damn thing. Okay, you guys probably see me what I'm doing here. I'm going for something completely new, something I genuinely never did before. And I hope it comes out well. And well, I can see this like working, but my main concern is, like I said, is actually looking good because, well, as I said, I never done this before. This is something completely new to me. And okay. Because like I built like sort of like multi like missile things before, like even before. Well, I'd say that the first actual like ever missile craft I made was I forget what it's called, but it had Fox in the name because it was first like not long after I actually started playing this game, so I was completely new about it. I think it was Thruster Fox or something like that. And yeah, it was basically just like a flying friggin' elongated triangle. And no, it wasn't a flying Dorito. I actually do need to get around doing that at some point. Seriously. Wait, I hope you guys can see like what I'm trying to do here. So, like I said, I'm trying something completely new. And it seems to be turning out pretty well so far. So it freaking works.
Yeah, they don't. They just have like
Damn it.
everything that I just showed you, but still.
This does seem to be looking pretty good so far. Well, once I get this done, all I need to do is just, well, install the missile systems, and then once that's done, it's just fill in the interior. And you guys are probably wondering why, like, I'm always adding, like, more and more missiles to, like, each escalating craft. Well, I want the next craft into a particular class to be like more, like generally more stronger than the previous, while still keeping like the resource efficiency of like the previous ones. Like I know this one ain't gonna be as efficient as the previous ones because I mean this is made out of metal for freak's sake. So I mean like yeah, like possible efficiency is not exactly being the main of the game or name of the game, or at least not so much for this one, but still. Oh, I hope this turns out correct, because if it does, it's gonna look amazing. I say that as I misplaced a friggin' metal beam. God's sake. Alright guys, I got the missile controllers and everything installed. Now all I need to do now is just finish just wrapping all these sections up in armor. And the missiles are 7 gantry lengths, including the aerodynamic ones. So they're 14 sections sections long, which ain't bad. It's pretty good. It's what I usually like, standard length I like to go with. Like basically, as you guys see here with the setup, this is kind of like the default setup I like to go with, as I mentioned in the previous video. That the reason like. Well, mainly the reason why I like going for a setup like this, because it gives me like a lot of like customization while still having like good while having still good firepower. So, I mean, with missiles, you want to have that good damage, and plus that the missiles aren't too expensive either. Okay, I completely miscalculated that. There we go. And you guys are probably wondering like why I'm building these aircrafts like so differently to what like I made them before, like especially like with the missile fleet and stuff. I want to try something different. I want to try something new. I want to do something I've never done before. And like doing stuff like this is a good way to do it, which is why like the vehicle design here is like my main go-to place for like making and testing on new designs, because I mean that's what it's made for. It's made for like people to go in and like build and test new designs. And one thing I say, it's really good. Like that's one thing I say about this game. Like some other like sandbox style games, like they either have like no like vehicle creator. Vehicle
creator.
Thank you. Section. Bloody hell. In the game, or
dude, it's fine. Peter Colon. It's fine.
All I'm thinking now is like what's the name of it's seen a name of a fiber. What's it called? Colon? Was it colon flow or something like that? Colon blow? What's along the lines of that? That's just what I'm thinking about. Thinking of.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, man. All I know is I said the fucking dude's last name funny, so yeah.
Yeah,
you're not the only one who fucks up words.
Which I really shouldn't laugh especially given that. But I'm sorry, but like the way you said like Peter's name.
Talking about Transformers off of here
Yeah,
because surprise, we're Transformers nerds. You probably already knew this.
yeah, and so when Squid here mentioned Peter Cullen, he said Peter Cullen, and for some reason like that threw me
I
for a
didn't even
loop.
realize I did it either. He just lost his shit, and I'm like, wait, what did I do?
I don't know why, but for some reason it made me friggin' laugh.
I forget what I was even talking about. It was something to do with because we were looking at the new toy line they just unveiled for Transformers, which has a ton of Beast Wars shit and a fucking robot mode for the Ark, which was their main
Yeah,
ship in G1.
which is amazing.
Because it's never had a toy or a robot. Well, it technically had one in animated, but
But
never in
not,
G1.
yeah, not a, well, at least not a physical one.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, the images he showed me, what was the name of the new toy line again? I forget.
Kingdom. It's the third part of the War for Cybertron trilogy.
But yeah, if you guys
They go
want,
Siege, Earth Wars, and Kingdom.
if you guys want to see just generally awesome, like, essentially updated Beast Wars figures and characters, like, wow.
These are general retail toys that rival the masterpieces.
And one thing I'll say the same thing here as I said to the squid here. What they're going for is like a cross between like the original like Beast Wars figures, like the actual toys that were released, and the masterpiece models, which
I read something else about this line too. Is apparently the reason why we're getting a Galvatron and a Cyclonus is because this is half Beast Wars anniversary, half 86 movie anniversary.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's why we're getting some movie bots in there as well as Beast Wars. That's why we're getting a new Galvatron. That's why we're getting a Cyclonus.
If it means to get more figures and more figures mean more play value, hey, as MGO316 said, choice is good. No, options. Yeah, that's what he says. Options are good.
Options are good. Yeah, and like yeah, by the way, also confirmed what we suspected. The fossil, the skeleton robots,
yeah,
they're the weaponizers.
They're
They're 100%
sense.
the West. Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's why in that art I sent you, Prime is wearing like a bone suit.
I'm kind of curious though, like how it would look like on the actual figure. Like, would it look like that, or
Not
just
as
like?
good. It won't look as good. But
Well, true. I mean, let's be honest here. Like, for as good as what like figures look, they never look as good as the as art.
Yeah, because this is concept art. This is straight up concept art. But from what we've seen of the actual figures, so far so good.
Yep. Like, it genuinely, guys, I'm not even kidding. It genuinely blew me away.
Like, I sent him Megatron in Prime today, and I sent you, I think, Cheetor and Black Arachnia a couple weeks ago. I think Rat Trap, I don't remember. Because those are the only ones I've seen so far. And they also showed a couple of the fossilizers, which I can just link you to the article, and you can just dig through it. But
oh, you kidding me? I just did this then. Yeah, screw you.
Yeah, we're huge Transformers fans. I am a fucking huge stan for Beast Wars, so the hype is real.
Yeah, because like as you guys like that grew up in the 90s would know that Beast Wars was our show. Like we didn't we didn't know of G1 until like we seen it in like mainly in reruns. But
I saw some reruns because when the Hub came out, which was Hasbro's channel, they actually used to air like G.I. Joe and that and 60s Batman for some reason together in a block. Yeah, that Batman, Adam West Batman. So I watched a bunch of that.
Which some people might arguably say the best Batman.
Here's the thing. It's weird because you can. I don't know how to word this because I don't want to piss anyone off because I love Adam West and I love his Batman. It's for the Silver Age goofy, silly Batman, like how it was in like the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
No, Adam West. if you're going for a more comedic take on Batman, a more silly, less serious take on Batman, Adam West. And they've actually done stuff with him in like darker Batman shit. Like they God damn it, in the animated series, the '90s animated series, he showed up as the Gray Ghost, who was a hero that Batman. It was a movie hero that Batman idolized in that, which inspired him to become Batman. Which in the actual comics it was Zorro, but I guess licensing. So they made a new character and they had Adam West voice him.
I was just going to say Zorro. I was like, wait a minute, that name sounds familiar. I was like, how? Wait, what? Like, something doesn't quite seem right here.
You have to remember Zorro. Come on. Fucking with the fucking rapier carving Z's and motherfuckers. You know Zorro.
The only Zorro I know of is the guy with the sword that wrote his signature Z on a friggin' tree. I'm not even kidding.
He also did it on people. But yes, that is him. Yes, that is the Zorro. Anywho,
that's a little bizarre.
He was cool, okay?
No, I'm not saying like the character itself was bizarre. The implication of it was a little bizarre.
It was his mark. The mark of Zorro. That was the name of the fucking movie.
Or say having it cross over with Batman is unusual. There we go.
Well, because like it was an old piece of media of a vigilante hero.
Good point.
So in the storyline, like in the Batman comics, like even right now in Joker War, basically Joker's plan is to get all of Gotham to go see a screening of that. At the end, reveal Batman as Bruce Wayne and then kill everyone. That is Joker's current plan.
Wow.
It gets more fucked up because in the first theater he does, where he lures Batman to another movie theater where he's kind of testing it, which is the original movie theater that he went to his parents with before they got killed.
Wow.
Yeah, it gets worse. Inside, Joker has dug up bodies of all the people he has murdered over the years.
Yeah.
And it has them, and he uses nanobots to turn them into zombies to make them attack Batman.
Wow.
It gets worse.
Oh God.
Cause last issue, which I think the next issue might be tomorrow. Last issue. So Alfred died recently.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with this? Joker lures Batman to Ace Chemical, which is where the Joker is born, where he fell in the acid that bleached his skin, turned him into Joker, yada yada. He dug up Alfred and fucking used the nanobot shit to make him a zombie too. And now Batman has to fight him, and Batman's obviously horrified when he sees this. Then Joker pops up behind him with a gun in a fucking Joker version of a bat. He's wearing his own Joker version of a Batman suit. Because he has Bruce Wayne's money right now. So he just had a bat suit made. So that's where that issue ended. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be crazy. I am really curious how they're going to end this. But yeah, no.
I'm sorry, but like everything you just said, my brain is just like, what?
That's Batman comics. That's DC in general. Again, you want to know what? Read fucking Dark Knight's Death Metal. They were on drugs when they come up with some of that shit. There is a Cthulhu Batman. Again, there is a Cthulhu Batman. There is a T-Rex Batman. There is a fucking monster truck Batmobile that is also Batman. Because basically the Dark Multiverse took over and Batman Who Laughs put like every evil version of Batman ever that anyone has ever even thought of shows up. And it's like ridiculous. And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh my lord. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this does seem rather ridiculous.
It's awesome, but it's insane.
Like I said, it seems rather ridiculous.
Like, this sounds like something I'd fucking write when I was like drunk or something. Like, try to make it as metal and badass and over the top as possible to the point it gets fucking comical.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna deny you out there, but dear God.
It's cool though. It is actually cool. It's just really fucking ridiculous at the same time. And I need to see if there's any new shit coming out tomorrow, because tomorrow is DC Comic Day. I haven't checked that yet.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna have to leave it here, guys, but wow. I'm gonna add the roll sources now before I forget. but holy crap, this thing looks awesome. Like, wow. If I must be honest, guys, like, I never, like, exactly came up with this idea. Well, say, I never, like, gave this idea, like, a lot of, like, thought, let's say, a lot of thinking time in my head. And I was just basically like, let's try something new, let's try something different. And so I came up with this on the fly. And now seeing it, like, essentially, like, with the exterior body complete, this is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Like, my brain is just like, what the hell I just made? This thing is awesome. Literally, that's what my brain is saying right now. Like, whoa. This thing looks like this thing is literally a cross between of the wooden, what's it called? I know it's in here somewhere. The log. It's like a cross between the log and the first wooden aircraft I made.
I'm sorry, Art. When you say the log, I just think of a giant piece of shit. Because that's a slang term for, like, oh, I just dropped the log.
Well, have you heard the song "Everybody Loves the Log"?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was. I'm not sure if it was like actually in the game, or like I'm not sure if that actually what the music. Well, I'm not sure if that's actually what the music was. But during the startup of the Ren and Stimpy game for the Genesis, I kid you not,
This sounds like a Ren and Stimpy. This totally sounds like a Ren and... You know what? That might have been in the show, because that is ringing bells.
Yeah, like we used to say, like everybody loves a log as like the game game started up.
Yeah, no, that sounds familiar. Ren and Stimpy had a lot of weird shit though. That show was weird.
And it's a little bit too
kind
much.
Of like, which that kind of goes without saying.
Yeah, considering that the show got like, was it canceled like 2 or 3 times?
It got canceled after a couple seasons because it like pushed kids shows as far as they could at the time. And then they made an adult version, which apparently was just really cringy because, yeah, it was just too over the top at that point, and to the point to where it was trying too hard, and no one liked it. Apparently, there's another reboot which isn't involving the original creator, which is probably a good thing because let's not get into that. Yeah. Bad things happened involving him. Let's not even. Yeah, that's a whole thing.
Well, yeah. Anyway, guys. That's gonna do it this time, guys. Next time I will be finishing this up. I'll be installing the engine and everything. I'll be installing the ammo and stuff. I've just been putting in the internals. But like, if I must be honest, like this is probably my favorite design so far. Like it just looks like really beefed up. Like it looks like that. Basically, this is like so far looking like the Juggernaut of the fleet. Like it looks like it could take a beating. Anyway, guys, raise the like button.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
Raise the like button from the depths if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe and ring a bell if you guys want to see more stuff like this. And we'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, I wasn't expecting like such a ear-piercing screech. But
it's an old meme video. It's an old meme video.
I suppose
of some dude with a voice like that, dubbing over the old X-Men cartoon. He's like, "You can't fuck with me. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch."
I suppose when it comes to this channel, you can't exactly expect anything that will be considered normal.